Hello, I'm Wayne Poling, Sunday School Specialist at Lifeway Christian Resources, and I want to thank you for viewing this video today. I've been a Sunday School Specialist for the last 32 years and had the privilege of working with Sunday School directors all across our nation. If you're viewing this video, you're probably new to your role and anxious to know what can you do to get off to a good start. Well, we're going to address 10 things in this video that will help you get off to a good start. The first thing you can do is to recognize that God has called you to your role. Working in the confidence that God has called you to your role will allow you to serve with freedom and with joy. It'll allow you to call on God to give you strength and power. Throughout your time of service, you'll want to give your role to God and trust Him. The second step you can take is to gain an understanding of your role. As Sunday School Director, you'll want to attend all the training that you can attend to help you be familiar with your role. One of those things you'll want to attend is one of the National Sunday School Director seminars that are specifically designed to help you in your role. To find out more about those events, you can go to www.lifeway.com/NSSDS. You'll also want to consult on this website. Lots of training is posted on this website. You want to take advantage of that training to help you learn your role. Read everything that you can. On this website, things that are posted, and also you may want to go to www.lifeway.com/David Francis to find a number of books that will help you in your role. And also, you'll want to get to know other Sunday School directors and discover how they are serving effectively and allow them to coach you and help you as you serve as Sunday School Director. The third thing that you can do as you serve is to make sure that you and your pastor have a clear understanding of your role and what he expects of you. I encourage you to sit down with your pastor and to talk with him, get to know his understandings of what he wants you to do. Make that appointment. Discuss the possibility of having a meeting each month if you're able to do so that you and your pastor can work together as you serve and lead the Sunday school. Get to know your leadership is the fourth thing that you can do. See how clearly they understand the purpose of the Sunday school. See where their needs are and how you can help them. What I encourage you to do is if you're in a smaller Sunday school, I encourage you to meet with your leaders individually, if you can. Have listening sessions with them. Share with them your desire to be of a help to them, and ask them to share with you what you can do to help them serve more effectively. Ask them what their goals are, what they would like to see God do in their group during the coming year. That will allow you to see how they understand their work in Sunday school. Now, if you're in a larger Sunday school, you may want to meet with them by groups. For instance, you might meet with different classes or different groups as a whole and meet with multiple workers at one time. Or you may meet with a whole division and have a time where you ask them, if money and facilities and leadership weren't a factor, what would you like to see God do in your group? And listen to the responses that they give. Those responses will tell you a whole lot about how you can help them and how you can build your Sunday school. Make sure that your leadership have a clear understanding of the purpose and mission of your Bible study groups, of your Sunday school. That's your fifth step. I want to share with you what Oklahoma has developed as a purpose statement of Sunday school. The Sunday school is the church's primary strategy to connect people with Jesus, His truth, His community, and His mission. Gain an understanding of that purpose statement. Burn it on your heart and ask God to help you discover how you can communicate that with your Sunday school leaders as you lead effectively. A clear understanding of the purpose of the Sunday school and its mission is the foundation for everything else that you will attempt to do as a Sunday school. So you'll want to lead your leaders to understand the purpose and the mission of your Sunday school. Next, you'll want to develop a Sunday school planning team. The Sunday school planning team will be that group of people you gather around you to help you build the strategy for the Sunday school. The Bible tells us that without counsel, we fail, that we need to have advice from others. It goes on to say, with many advisors, we succeed. So I encourage you to develop a Sunday school planning team. That Sunday school planning team will be composed of you. Your pastor will be encouraged to attend anytime he can. And there'll be some special times when you'll invite your pastor to be there to specifically address some issues. You will also want to include your minister of education if you have one. You'll include your outreach director, your Sunday school records secretary, and then a representative from each age group. We're going to spend some specific time later on in this series addressing the Sunday school planning team. But begin by establishing that team together around you to help you as you plan the work of the Sunday school and to give you advice and guidance and to together dream about what the Sunday school can be. The seventh step you can take is to concentrate on motivating and encouraging leaders. You have some of the finest people in your church serving as your Sunday school leadership, and you'll want to work with them, to encourage their hearts, to lift them up. One of the best ways you can do that is to frequently write them notes. Send them a note. Every time you think of something good about one of your leaders, drop them a note and just say, hey, I was just thinking about you and how good you're doing in your role and the difference you're making. I want to say thank you. You'll want to recognize them publicly and privately and help them to see how you appreciate everything that they do. The eighth step that you can take is to develop effective administrative processes. This will include Sunday school records, your enrollment and dropping process, how you're going to communicate your Sunday school plans to your church. You'll want to include curriculum selection, ordering, and distribution. You'll want to address worker enlistment, and you'll want to think about how you're going to communicate to your leadership in addition to how you're going to communicate to the church as a whole. The ninth thing that you can do to help you prepare to serve effectively is to train your leadership. Take advantage of every training opportunity there is to help train your leadership. Get them to conferences. Give them materials to read. Help them to view things online that are provided, but concentrating on training your leadership. And remember that training doesn't have to be an event. It can be individually as you coach and work with an individual teacher to encourage him or her, as you give them an article to read, as you send them an email with an online clip attached to it. But train your leaders and help them. And the 10th thing, and by the way, this is not 10th because it's least in importance, but it's 10th because I want you to remember this, and that is to pray for your leaders. I know that's obvious, but sometimes we forget to do that in the press of trying to organize things and do them well. We forget to pray. And I encourage you to pray that God will empower them, pray for them individually, and ask Him to use them to serve Him effectively, just as you've asked Him to use you to serve effectively. Thank you for accepting your role as Sunday School Director. May God give you the blessing of wonderful service as you serve Him.